All right, what's up, guys? Bitcoin, Ethereum. We're going to talk about Link, Dot, and Atom as well today. We've had some good trades in the exclusive Discord. Got stopped out on a scalp long on Bitcoin the other day. It's kind of what I get for trading on New Year's Eve instead of just relaxing. But my Dot and Swing Dot and Link longs locked in some big profits there. Those have been doing really well. Atom, we're going to take a look at as well. Like I said, that's been really performing. That's kind of green, a sea of red right now. So if you want to check out the exclusive Discord where I give some of my exclusive TA, stop losses, entry points for my trades, all that type of stuff, check it out. Link in the description below. I'm not right 100% of the time, but I think it could help you guys out a lot. All right, so let's get into the analysis right now. So, it's been a boring market for Bitcoin the past few weeks or past month, really, since we had the big drop down to 42K. It's not much has happened, but there is some hope. I mean, I know Flop and Groper, Crypto Face, they're a little bit more bearish. They were talking about a scenario where we'll have a big buying opportunity in 2022, and then we have a really good 2023. It is possible with cycle lengthening theory. I don't know if that will happen. I feel like we might be able to have a good 2022, kind of what I'm seeing. It really could go either way. I still think there's a shot we could, pump up to 70K in the next month or two. That's what I've still been seeing with this VWAP coming up on the monthly. I mean, in the weekly, excuse me. These don't happen too often. The last time this happened, we came out up quite a bit. You see, it was kind of the same pattern with the VWAP. It's trying to come up. It could take a little bit more time, maybe another week before we finally get the green dot. But by then you'll be at 50 or even 60K, and then it just pumps us up to maybe 70K. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe. The monthly, I mean, it is bad with the bearish divergence, but like I've been saying, it could have played out already. This VWAP, it's curving down. It could easily just curve back up. What I'm seeing here, that's the more bullish case. That's one possibility. You're on some of these lower time frames, like your 3-day, you're still in the green, so it's not the worst thing. It's better on the 2-day. You're curving up the VWAP. You had, that money flow crossover into the red as VWAP's going down. However, it hasn't really given us, a crazy, drop down. And this happened kind of in a low volume area, so it's not going to be as strong as it normally would be. This happened, after New Year's Day, this general area, New Year's Eve, we're not, the technicals, less volume is being traded. It's just not the best environment to trade in. That's why, I've just been keeping in my swing longs. It's been boring, but patience does pay off. We're about to get a nice, nice divergence here, I would say. And then as soon as that prints, we could come up. This could be marking the bottom. We could be hitting the bottom. I've been saying this for a while. It's just boring. Nothing's really happened throughout this point. This market has just been boring the life out of me right now. I want to see more excitement. That's why I've been kind of trading the altcoins a little bit more, having some luck there. Your 12-hour, you're still coming up with the money flow. The V-up's curving down. You're printing a red dot, but I feel like it just could curve back up, print a green dot. It's not the worst thing. Your 8-hour, this is just boring the life out of me. I mean, red, green, red, just so choppy and boring. Really what I'm looking for right here is this kind of linear spiral line, this general area and this golden pocket right here to try to get a trade and try to get at least a scalp long in here or maybe add to my swing long. That's just been so boring. Some people say like the TA is boring, but the market is just so boring. Ah, God. Just down here, curving around your 4-hour. You almost had a nice little trigger wave here. Didn't quite work out. You came down a little bit farther. It's maybe the next one will curve up. This VWAP's been below the zero line for a while, starting to curve up. Maybe we could have a nice bottom out around this area pretty soon. Your 2-hour, I'm looking for the money flow crossover here. Money flow crossover while you're printing a green dot, that would be very bullish. That could be signifying a bottom. And some of these time frames, hourly doesn't look the best. Let's be real. Your 30-minute money flow generally coming out. So some of these lower time frames, it makes me think we have to come down a little bit more, but we could get a nice bounce off of this general area. 40 high 45s, that general area. That's what I've been really looking at. That's Bitcoin. So Ethereum looks a teeny bit better, I would say. But you still have some issues here. So your weekly, you're still haven't curved up the VWAP. That's a little bit worse, but some of these larger time frames are a little bit better, especially a 3-day. VWAP was trying to come up there. It didn't really come up. Now it's trying to come up again. You're still in the green, so you may be okay here. You may be All right, you are below those EMAs too. Your daily, your green dots confirmed. You're starting to come up here. Could be bottoming out at this level. That could have been the bottom at that big fib level right there. In terms of the same thing, it's just been kind of boring. I mean, nothing has really happened too much since here. Just bouncing around. Nothing's really happened. Just boring. People like me, the technical guys, are just getting bored by this. But yeah, this is in between, just choppy. More indicative of sideways type thing. Nothing really happening. You're kind of, you're curving up here a little bit, trying to curve up the 4 hour. Maybe we get a nice bounce. I'm kind of looking at this area. Again, nice bounce off of there. Your 2 hour looks pretty good. Money flow crossover there. As this comes up, you might get a little trigger wave, might save the day. So we could be bottoming out here. There's definitely that possibility, as I've been saying. Your lower time frames, it does look like we have some room to come down a little bit more. That's why I'm looking for this general area or this spider line to try to go long. Now, let's look at Atom, because that's been more exciting. Let's look at something that's a little bit more exciting. So this has been going up a lot. Finally, seem to be going down a little bit. What I like here is, and you could look at your 2 week on a few of these. This is the same with DOT and Link 2. Printing a green dot in 2 week. It's confirmed in 13 days. We may have some room to come up here. We may have some more room to come up, which is nice. I mean, let's draw a little fib level out here to here. Where could we end up? Well, 47, this general previous all-time high, is going to be a big resistance area. 45. After that, maybe 50, 55. These even areas is where you want to take profits. I'm not currently in a Atom long, but I've been signaling out in the exclusive Discord places where I'm looking to go long on this. We are hitting a level right here. So, we'll see if we react off of there. It does generally look healthy. It does generally look like we could move up some more. It's getting thick in the green in some of these areas. Your 4 hour, you're about to get a nice divergence there. So we may come down, this general area that's kind of the secret area I'm looking at. And some of these lower time frames does look a little bit overbought. Money flow starting to come down. So we probably will cool off a little bit in the short term with this. But this could be kind of like the next avalanche, just really, the green where everything else is red, kind of. So that's Atom. Let's look at some things that I'm long on right now. Polkadot I'm long on, and I like the 2 week. I don't want to bore you too much with this, but Polkadot in the 2 week, you're coming up here, which looks pretty good, and the weekly as well. You're coming up. You're about to print the green dot, which is good. Chainlink is kind of the same way. These, I think, are relatively undervalued. I think we might be able to push through here. Your daily, it looks pretty oversold. Your 12 hour, nice money flow crossover. This looks good. I like how this looks. These are looking good, and especially while Bitcoin and Ethereum are sideways, usually the alts do well. When Bitcoin sideways, alts, Ethereum does well. When Bitcoin's sideways, when Bitcoin's away, Ethereum does well. When Bitcoin and Ethereum are away, usually the alts do well. So that's the main thing that's exciting to trade, just some swing trades with the alts right now. Let's take a look at Link. It looks generally the same as Polkadot. You are hitting this level, so I did lock in some profits on Link in the exclusive Discord. I locked in some profits on my trade. But I do think we have some more room to come upward. We're very close to printing the green dot on the weekly here. This doesn't happen too often. This happened in July. This could bring us up to... it's about 100%, I think, from here to here, 178%. If we come up from here to here, where it's 178%, again, it could bring us back up to all-time highs, maybe 44. You could double your money with this, possibly. Not 100%. I mean, look, money flow generally coming up here. This looks really, really good. Just be careful, it may cool down a little bit hitting that line, but this is a trade I might be able to bring up a lot. Made a killing so far in this, so that's the main profitable trade I've had lately. That's Chainlink. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out my trading course. Discount code BISON for 10% off. That's a new discount code right now. A holiday sale ended. And check out my exclusive Discord if you want to see some of my trades. Link in description below. If you want to create a new BITGET account, want to create a new MEXC account, link in description below. All the things below are things that I personally use and have benefited from. Never going to link you to anything that I don't personally use. All right, guys. Have a good one. Goodbye.